Okay, so today I'm going to be teaching you money. I'm going to start with some of the basics. So do listen along if you want to brush up. So 73 pounds is the same as pound 73.00. So you can write pound 73 as pound 73.00 or pound 73. It basically makes no difference to your answer in a question. Now, the pound sign always comes before the amount, and money. So when you have pounds, when you have the pound sign, you can only have two decimal places, and it's never more or never less. Like you can't have 3.777, or if you have 3.70, you can't just go, I'm going to write 3.7. It has to be 3.70. Now, let's start in the actual work. So, 82 pence. No, let's not go with 82 pence. Let's go with 85 pence. 85 pence. Now let's try converting pence into pounds. So, it's when you convert pence into pounds and pounds into pence, you're going to need to know decimals, dividing and multiplying. Because these help in these kind of questions. Because when we convert from pence to pounds, you divide by 100. It's always divide by 100. So because it's always divided by 100 when we're converting from pence to pounds, so pence to pound is divide by 100. Pound to pence would be the inverse, which is times by 100. So 85p divided by 100. So 2 jumps to the right. So that'll be 0.85. So if you have not looked at multiplying decimals and dividing decimals, and you're not sure if you can do it yet, even though I'm pretty sure that all of you can do it, if you want to brush up or you've just forgotten something, please go over to those videos and check them out. They will help a lot with money. So the answer is pound 0.85. That does seem to be an easy question, doesn't it? Let's do one more. 65 pence. So let's write the pound sign. And then let's go. And then remember, pence to pound divided by 100. 2 jumps to the right, 0.65. Easy, isn't it? Only thing you have to remember when you have a number that's under 100 is the placeholder 0. Now let's go over into 2 more questions. Let's do 156 pence into pounds. Divide by 100, 1.56. So pound 1.56. Now, so another question. The last one for this. 3.79. Because it's pence to... 3.79. What am I thinking? Let me erase that point. 379 pence. Now, pence to pound is divided by 100 as usual. So 2 jumps to the right. That would be 3.79 pounds. So the answer would be 3.79. So far, so easy, isn't it? Now let's go into pound to pence. Pound to pence. 3.72 pounds into pence. So as I said, pound to pence is just times 100, which is the inverse of pence to pound. So times 100 equals to 372 pence. Easy, right? Now let's go into 0.79 pounds times into pence, that's times 179 pence. And one thing to remember is never ever forget the signs. So check if the test already has the sign written for you, but then just write the number. If it doesn't, then remember to write the sign, or you could lose the marks for that. So far this is easy, right? Let's go into pence plus pence and pounds plus pounds. 377 pence plus 12 pence. Normal addition, 389 pence. Only thing that's different here is the pence sign. Other than that, it's just normal addition. Now let's go into pounds. 3.89 plus 1.11 pound. So normal decimal addition, and we get the answer like this. Only difference between decimal addition and this is the pound sign. So see how easy this is if you know how to use decimals. So let's go into subtraction now. 377 pence take away 12 pence. 365 pence. Easy. Normal subtraction. So basically, if you look up pence, everything is normal. Like in pounds, if you get 3 pounds times pound 2, it's a normal multiplication time, and you get only differences a pound sign. So whenever you get a pounds or pence question, just forget about the pound and the pence for a second, unless you have a pound, like if you have a pound times a pound or pence times a pence together, like this doesn't apply to if you get a pound and a pence together. If you get a pence and a pence together or pound and a pound together, just forget about the signs and do a normal stuff. But now let me teach you what to do if you get into pounds and pences together. Like, let's do addition. Pound 3.77 plus 22 pence. So here we have two different units. Well, not units, but two different measurements, you could say. So when we have these kind of questions, it's where you have to convert. So convert 22 pence into pound 0.22 or 3 pound 3.77 into 377 pence. So you can convert it into whichever one you prefer. Like if you prefer to do addition with whole numbers, then you can convert the pounds into pence. If you prefer to do addition, if you're fine with doing addition either way, then you can just do anyone, the one that you find easiest to convert. So 3.77 plus 22 pence, you could just turn the 3. So here I am just gonna turn the 3.77 into 377 pence. So the answer would be 399 pence. So if the question asks you to write the answer in pounds, then you can either just convert all of the parts in here into pounds, or if you want to do it in pence, then you can convert it from the pence answer to the pounds. And it's the same vice versa. If you wrote the answer in pounds but pence, you have to do the same. Now, subtraction is basically the same. You have to convert. Multiplication, you have to convert. Division, you have to convert. So it's basically about the conversions you get. Now let's go into more money specific questions. Like, imagine you have a £5 note And if you buy something for £3.57, how much change would you get? Well, you should get. So you do 5.00. When you're doing questions like this, you want to do the 0.00. It might help you. And then do a normal decimal subtraction. And you would get the answer 1.43. So basically, a normal decimal subtraction when you have pounds take away pounds and then when you get £5 but you spend 12 pence, as usual, you can turn the £5 into 500 pence, take away 12 pence, or £5 take away £0.12. Whatever you want to do, you do that. That would normally lead you to the correct answer. So in word problems, they basically cloak the question in words. So money is very popular with word problems, and so they give words and questions. Most of you will know that. And usually word problems have bigger numbers or bigger things to do. Word problems are either dealing with 3-digit or 4-digit numbers, or you have to do more multi-step problems. Or you can do something complicated like division or multiplication. So if you got the question, add £1.02, £2.06, and £3.07. You have to do that addition in column. 1.02 plus 2.06 plus 3.07, which would give you the answer 6.15. So they're not really that multi-step. But they're still different in word problems. So thank you for watching, and I hope you watch another one of my videos. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this.